Hey, buddy. Rah. Hey, man, that's a sweet heavy metal happy hour t-shirt. Where'd you pick that up?
Thanks, dude. I got it at the Toxic Radio shop.
Toxic Radio has a shop?
Yeah, dude. It's in the app or online at toxicradio.net.
That is sweet.
Yeah, and I also got a rockin' Toxic Radio hoodie and a Red Band Underground shirt. Dude, I'm gonna look so rockin' at the party tomorrow.
Well, I think you look pretty now.
Oh, Wait, what?
The Toxic Radio shop is the place to get all your Toxic Radio gear. Shirts, hoodies, stickers. Find it at toxicradio.net or on the app. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic. Hey, where you going, man?
Are you ready for summer?
Memorial Day.
Are you ready for
The unofficial opening of summer. Nope. Not in this everlasting COVID-19 shit we got going on. Oh, come on! Doesn't matter. It's still a 3-day weekend. Whatever you do this weekend, let Toxic Radio's extended hair metal weekend be your holiday soundtrack all the way through Monday. Remember the heroes! Take a moment to thank a service member and remember those who gave all. Happy Memorial Day from Toxic Radio.
Robert England here, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Check it out or die slow.
Hey, I'm Carla.
I'm Heidi.
And we're the Butcher Babies. Listen to toxicradio.net.
Don't play it safe, play it toxic.
Hey, this is Mike Busey, and when I'm not touching myself, I'm listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe, play it toxic.
Hey, this is Kel Mitchell, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Uh-oh, it's getting toxic.
What's up? This is Whitney Payton, and you're having your ears penetrated by Toxic Radio. Dub P.
Yo, you wanna talk about this, but you gon' come like that?
Oh, no, yo, don't.
Yo, I heard you try to diss, man. You tryna rap?
Oh, no, yo, don't.
Homie, I just...
Hey, what's happening? Funky Contradiction is back in the building, and I like to say, what's up? I miss y'all. How y'all been? Theme music has still not been changed, but we're working on that with management. Lot been going on, so I understand why we may forget. I'm saying, anyway, it's a good song. Oh no, you don't. But we have a better song on deck, which is get up, get out, and be somebody. And I'm really proud of y'all for really doing my TikTok great service by just taking the song and waking up to it and showing me that you're showing your love. And so I'm at TikTok. I'm on it. I did it. I got on it, and I thought it was gonna suck balls. No, I'm just saying. You know how when you first. Oh, let me introduce everybody first. Toxic Mike, show your shirt because you got the thing on.
Oh wait.
I mean, just back up so you can see your shirt.
I got that, but I forgot to turn on my light.
Supreem in the new experience. I love that shirt.
All the feet in the world.
OG. That's the OG.
Best Christmas present ever.
Shirt. Oh man, I'm glad y'all wear it. I'm just glad everybody just been supporting and just really.
Always your family.
It moves me.
Oh boy, let's get Juggalo in here. Family.
Woo, woo. And co-host. Is her name Queen now, or is it a little bit still? Okay, Laura the Queen. I just got to keep up with the, you change your name like a Kardashian,
Well, look, I did my camera really good.
You did.
I did that myself.
Shout out to the Queen in the building, Laura.
Hi.
Laura the Queen.
Hello.
We haven't been here a couple of weeks, but we had a nice summer, and I would like to know. How was your summer? I mean, like I said, man, your guys have been supporting the hell out of me, and the fans, and the family, and the people, and everybody in the game. It just showed a lot of love for the song, man. The video was popping. Shout out to Lacey B for shooting the dope one. Shout out to NNN Management for promoting it. Shout out to Rich Waller and Tommy Joyner for, mixing it and making it and getting it out there, and Who Magazine for distributing it. And shout out to 144 for taking me and Lisa B on the tour.
Plus one.
And plus one, you didn't make the tour date, so
I didn't, no.
that's on you.
I'm there in spirit.
Yeah, so that we had a great summer. Like from starting, I guess July 2nd was the release of the song, and the party, and they've been on and popping from there. So and and in between them little weekends, I've been getting away and just
You have been.
I've been gone,
with
man.
your lady.
Yeah, me and my lady.
love it.
We've been chilling. We've been doing our thing. We've been seriously thinking about the future. In 30 years of knowing me, I think you deserve me at this point. you earned it. you earned it. Hey, we say play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Hello. So
It's all yours, Nita.
Yeah, we've been friends. We've been on and off together, known each other. We have had a great relationship for 30 years, and
Says you, Brad.
the last I guess 10, we've been really trying to hone this thing in together and get it together. The kids like each other, the kids like me, mine like her, and family like we've been in each other's family
She
forever.
tell you what kind of ring she wants?
Yeah, I got a picture of it. It's a nice jump. It looked like it cost a couple of hours. I gotta work some overtime. I gotta get some shows. I gotta get some oh man, some venues.
I'd love
and some
to see it.
festivals. I'll show it to you. I think it's in my Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. I'll put it on Instagram. I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna say, is this what you want? Put it on my what do you call it? The board that you put your stuff your future board or your
Store? I don't know what we're talking
I'm saying
about.
like a real board that you put your goals and is it called something?
Oh, that is called something. What is that called?
Oh, Mike, where you at, Mike? Where's Mike at when you need him? He know every goddamn thing.
He's not going to know this.
Yeah, he probably had one. Your future board or your board that you know.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm back here working, bro.
What are you doing?
I'm working. I'm working on the show. I'm trying to make you look good. It's not easy to make you look good. You know that, right?
Wow.
Just hit record. I'm fine enough as it is. I know how, My voice is baritone. I really don't need no microphone, but I use one anyway.
I thought you were.
So all the lovely ladies hear what I say.
Oh, vision board.
Yeah,
It's
my
a
vision board. Never. See, Mike, you are Google, and now you acting up. But
I can Google too,
Yeah, I think.
Googled
I
a
thought
few.
he was going to just know it, because he's oh yeah, vision board, because I had one when I was 2. Building my empire. He's been toxic for life. You know what I'm saying? But no, the vision board. I'm gonna put the ring on the vision board. I'm gonna print it out. Maybe get a printer, and see. I want some jewelry with my name on. I want a Supreme logo, a man logo. I want this.
You want a man logo? You want a logo of a man?
Well, this. You can't see it.
What does that
What
even
are you
mean?
doing? What is going on here? What are you
I
doing?
want my logo on a chain.
You will never be a model of anything.
I can't flip it right. I can't do it.
You're trying to show your logo.
There you go. Yeah, I would like that into a diamond encrusted chain and put that thing around my neck.
Oh.
And
hashtag life goals.
Oh, shout out to Waka Flocka, man. He got my Instagram and my Facebook popping.
What, has he interacted with it, or just because there was a picture with him?
Yeah, it was just a picture with him. I thought the biggest picture of I thought the most famous person I had on my Instagram would have been like Ice-T. It was somebody that everybody across the board, from your grandmother to
Waka
your 2-year-old.
Flocka
But Waka Flocka Flame is like, everybody was like happy that I was with him.
Who is Waka Flocka Flame?
You would have met him if you was with me.
He's a rapper.
I was too busy trying to find a bar.
Didn't
And
he
I
used
think he
to?
found it. Shout out to Angelo and Mark Mills and Jamie. And I was with Damon and a couple of fellas.
Wasn't there like a thing with Waka Flocka Flame a while ago? Like there was like
He peed on a few girls.
there was a beef or something. No, he
With
had
him and Gucci Mane.
Yeah, Gucci Mane.
They started out together. And
I have no idea who these people you're talking about are.
I love talking hip hop to you. If it ain't ICP,
He's so
or Tech
white.
Nine, or
You're
Whitney
so
Payton,
white.
You don't know who these people are. But anyway, I didn't know he was that big. I mean, he has a lot of followers, I think 4.1 million or something like
think
that.
he was
Either way, it was just like everybody was excited that I was like, all the people in the world I've been with and met, these people flipping over Waka Flocka. But I love it. You know what I mean? I think that's what his name got named that, like, because of Waka Waka Waka. I think like his favorite character was Fozzie.
Yeah,
and he became like Waka Flocka Flame. I don't know. I know he's a reality star, and that everybody was like, "Yo, you met Waka." I was like, I was down there with a lot of stars, and you talk about Waka Flocka, but I appreciate it. I know he's that tall. He was tall. I was like,
really?
Jesus, I'm 6'1", maybe 2. This guy got to be like 6'4", 6'5".
You know who I want to meet?
His head was big. Like he just big guy.
I want to meet Gator.
Gator, oh man, from
Dave. That's who I want to meet.
Yo,
that's,
Gator.
That's my hashtag life goals. I want to meet Gator.
I think like our life, but not parallels with anybody coming up in the game. You could relate to Dave a lot, but everybody got a Gator in their crew.
I love him.
Like Gator is like the crew man, like he down, like he seemed like, and he's good with the kids, and you know what I'm saying. Like I like Gator. He's a grinder, but he's just so natural.
He's always so positive too.
Right, right.
I just love him.
Only time I couldn't deal with Gator is if he's having like an anxiety attack or something.
Oh.
Because he get real. Well, in the beginning, like season 1, they didn't know he was bipolar.
Oh.
And
yeah,
he takes medicine. So
I forgot.
And that's how he got fired from all his other jobs, because he was too lit. He was too lit. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got too lit, and they had to get rid of him. And Dave, I guess they honed it down that he got a little mental illness.
I don't care. I love him.
Yeah, he's good people. So far, they ain't really touched on his mental illness this season.
No.
This
season's been a little weird.
The mental ill one has been Dave. Clearly.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yo, he is a mess.
Yeah.
Yo, I seen another show when I was on vacation with my girl.
What's that?
It's called The Upshaws.
What is
on Netflix.
What is that?
I haven't seen a sitcom that make me almost cry, laugh, crying to almost pee myself. The Upshaws is hilarious. It's Mike Epps, Kim Fields, and Wanda Sykes. She's the
I love Wanda
Oh my
Sykes.
gosh, she is hilarious. Her and Mike Epps is like the recoming of Fred and Esther. I know you don't look at black sitcoms, but
I don't know.
Sanford
I
and
don't know
Son.
I don't know what that means.
Mike, you know Sanford and Son, right?
Of course I do. I mean, what proud American does not know of Sanford and Son?
That one.
How do you not know Sanford and Son?
I don't.
She didn't know Good Town, Sanford and Son, the Jefferson.
She was in one of those households.
She was looking at Family Matters.
Right. She was in one of those
Silver
households
Spoons.
Where Silver Spoons and
What's a Silver Spoons?
You don't know where Ricky Schroeder?
Who?
It might be before your time. That's actually where Alfonso Ribeiro came from.
It was.
If it wasn't on Nick at Night, I don't know it.
Oh, you really know. You Raven.
Oh, my God.
You were a Hannah Montana girl. Raven.
She had to
And
watch
Carly.
She had to watch
Raven.
shows like Small Wonder and
I did watch Small Wonder.
Did you watch Family Matters?
Of course I
Urkel?
did. Every
they allowed you to watch that?
episode.
All right.
Michael, what the hell does that mean?
What happened? What did he say?
He said they allowed you to watch that. He's
Oh,
implying that my family is racist.
I've never said that.
You just implied it.
There was
darling.
no implications.
Well,
That
anyway.
that was a strong implication.
If you get a chance to look at Netflix, look for The Upshaw.
I will.
Season
Speaking
1.
of Wanda Sykes, she is a new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming, and she's always a big player on that, as well
never
as
liked
JB
that
Smoove.
show.
Oh my gosh! it's
I never
my
got what
favorite.
JB Smoove is.
Did you
or
ever-
Who is he? Wanda Sykes, I never seen her on there, and I think.
Oh my gosh, she's
What's the guy? Larry Davis.
Larry David. Yeah,
think he's
it's
so
like
boring.
it's like Seinfeld on steroids. I love it.
I think I've seen 2 episodes of Seinfeld in my life.
So were you allowed to watch
4 episodes of Friends.
Were you ever allowed to
I
watch
don't like Friends.
Were you allowed to watch Good Times?
She don't know that.
I don't know.
Actually,
that.
and then you know, you
I'm
got,
sure I would have been allowed. I didn't
I know why though.
to be fair, Good
because
Times.
it wasn't on TV.
No,
What
it's
do you
because
mean?
Michael in that TV show.
Who?
Michael Evans,
Yeah,
the little militant,
the little one once it got later on in the series, he was very
the militant midget.
He was very
the militant midget. He was a little Black Panther, but he was going to be a judge.
I don't know who you're
Now
talking
he's
about.
Very gay.
I mean, that's okay.
Shout out to Michael Evans. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Michael Evans.
You know, I mean, he always looked a little fruity as he got older. He was more manly when he was little. When they tried to give him a girlfriend and stuff,
I'll take your word for it.
You know how when you try to give a character a girlfriend and it just don't look right, like he don't like girls. I don't know. He might not be.
I don't know. You would have thought that with what's that show that I love, Mike? The Big Bang Theory. I mean,
there you go.
Jim Parsons is gay, and
that's Michael Evans.
And everybody knows that Jim Parsons was from day one.
That's Michael Evans from Good Times.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I believe you. I don't recognize that at all. But Jim Parsons, I mean, and they gave him a girlfriend, then that turned into a wife, and it was totally believable.
Well, Wanda Sykes plays on the Upshaw. She plays a straight woman, an older woman that because she's gay.
Yeah.
And she lives in media. She lives like around where my girl lives.
At one point in time, Ellen played a straight person too.
I think Ellen is sexy. I'm sorry.
Supreme plays a straight person on social media.
I also think Ellen is sexy.
I think Ellen could get it.
she sure can, but she's going to come for me, not you.
Supreme continues to play a straight guy.
There is nobody on planet Earth that's gay than you.
Nobody plays a better one than you, Michael.
Mike, you are so borderline that your name should be Paul's.
It's rather,
the only reason I don't
true.
believe you gay is because you have had girlfriends and you have one now.
Hi.
Other than that, if you didn't have no girls in your life, I'd be like, Mike is gay. Why don't you just come on out the closet and stop playing around with it? And just be who you are. It's fine. There's nobody going to judge you. I am not homophobic. Most people are not homophobic. Most people are not homophobic. They just like, yo, that's your thing. Leave it over there with you. Don't try to push it on me. Ass grabber, ball toucher, hand holder.
Did he do that?
Plank jumper.
You held his hand on back. I was there.
He did. Because I'll be trying to appease his personality.
Real fast, do either one of you have the Facebook chat room up?
Yeah, I do. Who's in there?
Because there's a joke that just got put, which our system will not allow me to put this joke on screen. So I figured I'd let one of you tell the joke that Brad.
No, do not tell that joke, Brad. I'll say it, okay? Brad Huber made the joke that said Laura's family is so racist they couldn't even have a color TV. While that is a very funny joke, I would like everybody to know that is extremely untrue.
She had one colored TV. You know, with black people, with white people, I got one black friend. She had one colored TV.
That's not true.
That played black and white.
My original TV had rabbit ears. That's true, but
so it was gay. No.
What does that even mean?
I'm just saying, rabbit ears just sound good.
Oh my God,
so
dumb,
little bunny.
And Dave Ayers says Mike is pansexual. He'll fuck everything.
I don't doubt that. I you know what? Mike is. I don't know if you pans. I don't think you fuck everything, but I don't even know, Mike. Sometimes I think he's asexual. He don't want no pussy.
All right, we're gonna just get off the conversation now.
Oh my God, that's Wilma Flintstone.
Where?
That laugh. No, Betty Rubble.
So I think that me and Supreme have both had our past. Where there's been time.
I ain't no goddamn past with you.
Where?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Where there's been moments in our lives where we've been fuck a relationship. I'm just gonna go out and do whatever I want and just live my life the way I want to live it.
I wasn't pansexual though. Were you?
Were you?
I was. Hey, I still like girls. Period.
I thought that's what that meant.
No, pansexual means you knock off anything. A pan, a pot.
Is that what it,
no, pansexual.
A dog.
Maybe I don't know what this means.
Pansexual means that you love the person, not their orientation,
so
their
it could be
gender,
a man.
or their
penis.
whatever they identify themselves as. Meaning, like I could be attracted to a trans man.
You could be attracted to a person who's born a man, but doesn't identify as man or woman, just identifies as they.
Or them.
Yeah. All of that.
Not
and
it.
Mike is attracted to a, chick with dick. So
yeah, you do like that girl. What's his name? I mean,
her name.
What's her name? It's a he.
Her.
He has
Be respectful.
a penis and he has testicles.
And he still got it. Like I would call you her. Like I call Nyla. I didn't know Nyla Rose was the wrestler, the Beast. Nyla Rose.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was the first transgender wrestler. I thought she was a beautiful young lady. I was attracted to her for so long. They was like, she a man. I was like, what?
I mean, if they're trans, that's one thing.
And I think she got
We're
the whole
talking about a
operation.
person that still has all their parts.
Well, most of them do, but you're
that's
not,
a cross-dresser.
You cannot be labeled by your parts. You're labeled by
your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Look
that's
how he
the
bubbled up.
only. I will say that's the
like,
only thing about our
bubbles just popped out
relationship
his
that
head.
makes me question it.
What's her name?
Bailey J.
Bailey J.
is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Yeah. She is very funny. She has a great podcast.
And she got big ass hands and big feet.
And she was invited on
and a big ass
and a big
penis.
dick.
I'm not going to judge her on the size, but I do salute her.
Yeah, I was like that.
I'm sure that she can salute herself.
She did. Didn't she?
She did.
And didn't have to remove a rib. That's how big the thing is. I seen it because Mike told me to look at it. I checked it out. I was like, yep, this ain't my type of porn. But to each his own.
So
she's very attractive, very successful.
Thank you for this subject matter,
She be
Dave.
knocking off some girls, though. I tell you, Bailey J be killing the chicks.
Good conversation.
But also
for
her
tomorrow
husband
night.
is very faithful to her.
Is he?
Yes.
She could knock off everything and he can't? Or that's just for the movie?
Well, no, because she's doing...
It's work.
It's work, yeah.
Yeah, let me try that one with my lady.
Hey, it's work if that's your job. But that, again, in the sex industry, I mean, people that have sex for money on film, obviously they end up being in relationships with people, and it's those people that they get into relationships have to be comfortable with the fact that they have sex. They are a sex worker. That's part of their job, is that they have to do that. Just like if somebody ends up with a person who's in the film industry, that person has to kiss other people. Yeah. Sometimes be in sex scenes where there's no sex, but it's very intimate.
Sometimes it's sex. Did you know that? It's a book.
There's sometimes where the very method actors will actually do it. Yeah, they don't show anything though.
It's a book that try to guess. Well, there's a thing on YouTube to guess which popular sex scenes were actually, and the actors will say we actually had sex. Like he actually put it in.
What?
Yeah, it was.
For the most part, you put
I
a very.
don't think they're allowed to do that.
I mean,
if it's two consenting adults, yeah.
Oh, it's this one movie that from London, and I don't know what it's called. I can't remember it, but it's a rated R movie, and they have
Spider-Man.
No. But it was giving real fellatio.
Brown Bunny.
That's what it's called?
That's what it's called, Brown Bunny.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And they was really sucking on this stuff.
Are you making shit up?
No, I'm dead serious. So Brown Bunny is with the woman from, what movie is she from? Let me go to IMDb. Brown Bunny, and during the filming of Brown Bunny,
they had to do oral.
Right, she did oral, and it was actually done. The reason being, at the time of filming, the person she was on screen with was her fiance or boyfriend or something to that extreme.
It made it good.
That she agreed to do it, and he agreed to do it because they were in a relationship. But yeah, that was one of the first full-fledged actual fellatio scenes. Chloe Sevigny.
Oh, Chloe Sevigny.
She was cute too.
She's she.
Can we have a picture of her?
I got it.
She's from Kids.
Oh, and that's another thing I was going to tell you
Kids.
about. Listen to this. That movie was a porno.
Kids?
Yeah.
Why was it a porno?
I don't know if that's.
It was a really sad fucking
about
movie.
all them little kids that was homeless.
How was that a porno?
They're not homeless.
But it was just wild.
You need to watch that movie again. Jesus Christ.
It was wild kids, and they was having sex. They was drinking. They was smoking weed.
You didn't have sex and do
they
all those things when you had were a kid?
I mean, I was a kid when I watched it. I was like, they doing it. That was some good beat off material.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Really? To that movie? What the
really?
fuck is wrong with you?
Specifically the end scene with Casper and Chloe Sevigny, was that?
I didn't see that.
When she's getting AIDS?
No, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
orgy.
orgy.
Well, she has AIDS, or HIV rather. She tested HIV positive.
I didn't get to that part.
And then she gets...
Oh, the rape scene at the end.
Yes, she gets wasted, and she's sleeping on a couch, and Casper, the butterscotch kid.
I gotta see this again.
He ended up raping her.
I didn't even know it was a plot to it. I thought it was just a wild.
And then he woke up in the morning and was like, "What happened?" Yeah, well, now you got HIV.
I thought it was a documentary.
It's made to look like a documentary, but it's not real. But it definitely makes you think about how it was supposed to, I think, make children think about their actions.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I don't know if I could watch it the same way today as I did when I was young.
I was a kid. Well, I mean, I wasn't. I don't. Maybe
no,
I
was a kid.
I was young, but I know it was. But that was the girl, because that's crazy. That movie probably ruined her. Now she sucking stuff all on the TV.
That's actually not true. She has a great career. She always does. Film and TV that's a little on the different side. She always picks roles that are a little bit more unconventional, like what was the movie, the Brandon Tina story, the movie with the trans guy that went out in Nebraska, and that was his girlfriend. She played the girlfriend, and then she played a wife on the HBO show about the polygamy.
Brad,
she is
what
wild.
What an uplifting Sunday night this has turned into.
Yo, we always go there. We slip down the slippery slope. All I wanted to talk about was see how y'all spent y'all summer. Maybe put some comments in there.
So what you're saying is Laura took it down this road. What you're saying is
technically it was Dave.
Well, we was talking about sitcoms, and then I don't know how we get here.
I don't know.
Just roll with it.
I'm very sorry, but
Michael was gay. Then we talked about the chick with the dick, and then it's on from there.
I genuinely like Chloe Sevigny, but we can go back to summer. I apologize.
Oh yeah, the Upshaw.
It was summertime when she did. It was summertime when she had that scene where she was blowing the guy.
Yeah.
Well,
and it was a real blowjob. That was on that. That was on that thing
set
too.
in the summer. There was no school.
And this is some interesting conversation. So I want y'all in the chat room. Please share this. Share this. Get more people in here. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk because that's what we do here. We got an hour and we talk. And we have great conversation about whatever we want to talk about. That's what it is. It's a contradiction because a lot of this whole world is a contradiction. Things that's going on in the planet is crazy.
It's true.
And if you did have a great summer and did some things this summer, God bless you, because the way the year started, we wasn't supposed to be on the planet, but we still here talking about that good stuff.
Still surviving. I had a great summer.
Yeah, I see y'all got your jacuzzi, your movie screen on your wall.
Yeah.
Swimming pool. Ain't invite Supreem over not one time to swim.
I told Supreem that he could come over whenever he want. And he never showed up.
And then you be like, well, I got to work that day, and I got to go to school that day, and then I got to pick up the kid that day, and I was like, man,
you don't need me to be home to go swim in my pool.
Give me a date and say, this is the time to come swimming.
I don't need to be home for you to swim in my pool.
Man, you see a black man in this neighborhood swimming in somebody's pool, actually, believe me, I'm going to jail.
In this neighborhood, there is a black watch party.
And I believe they will watch my ass get in that pool and watch the police come take me out the pool and put me straight to jail. And I'll be like, yo, she told me to come anytime.
They will not stop.
I bet you none of y'all got a color TV.
Wow.
You racist assholes. Black lives matter.
Look here.
Black pools matter.
This is a nice neighborhood. You should.
Nah, I like the neighborhood.
Yeah, you stay out of it.
I like the neighborhood, but they like me too. I remember that one night, me, Mike, and Raul stayed outside after the show. We stayed out the side. We was reminiscing. We had a good time. We talked till about
it was like 11:30 at night.
11:30 at night from 7 o'clock getting out of here.
Yeah.
And I said every 5 minutes I'm looking for the cops. I'm like, they gonna come soon. Soon we going to jail. So and we gonna be just like we back in college. It's gonna be reminiscences of the old time pretty soon. But nobody came and messed with us. So thank God for that. But it could have happened. Because, I've been stopped by police for many a day just standing in the wrong place or the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time. And, I got a mouth. So I'll be like, hey, man, this is a free country.
He uses it to get out of those tickets.
I bet you could, too.
Only the gay man would say that.
Oh,
well,
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's what
man, I totally didn't take that gay.
The pansexual.
Because you make friends with everybody. That's what I thought he meant.
Oh, you talking about the gift for gab. He talking about the gift for doing what was happening in Brown Bunny.
Oh, my goodness.
So what do you think about this past summer, the concerts?
Oh, man,
So, by the way, you do know that me and Laura went to go see Korn, the very next day they had to
like
cancel the rest of their tour
Wow.
because Jonathan Davis, the lead singer, got COVID.
That's ill. But you know what? That's the contradiction of the whole thing is like the news is saying it's super spreading, it's the variant and everything. And I know you know how we get into this thing, and then you put your mask back on and get the booster. Like, and I'm saying, like, well, if all this is going on, why is wrestling still got crowds in it now? Oh, we back better than ever. Football ain't gonna turn nobody away. Baseball is a full house. It's a Welcome to New York concert, 150,000 people. You know, I mean, I had my little shows
because they're going to do that stuff. But if you look at the numbers, 100%, the numbers have been rising,
right?
Because with those big events. Now, I would imagine, especially with the numbers you see of vaccinated people, most of the people at those events are vaccinated.
And it says 63%.
But those people that aren't vaccinated, guaranteed there's people leaving those events that over the next couple of days notice symptoms because the numbers have been skyrocketing. So it's coming to that point in the whole evolution of this virus. It's coming to the point where we need to learn to live with it. And I think either the president or Governor Murphy, the governor of New Jersey, said is the pandemic of the unvaccinated, which is absolutely true. It's getting to the point where the individuals that are not vaccinated are the ones that are going to be spreading it.
Right.
And
to each other,
if there's 40 or 50 or 60% that aren't vaccinated, then in those areas, it's going to get insane. Now, I know that during the whole entire time, you kind of poo-pooed it away. You did the whole I'm going to leave it up to God, which is ridiculous.
And he was on my side.
But then
I ain't catch a cold this year.
So he wasn't on the side.
That's because you wore your fucking mask.
So he wasn't on the side of people's grandmothers, grandfathers,
oh Lord, here we go, God.
Mother or fathers or children's that died from it. He just was like, I'm not on your side. I'm gonna go over here with this guy Supreem.
Well,
this guy Supreem, I got his back. But these motherfuckers over here, dead. And please, God was sitting there looking at everybody going, back up the ice truck. Yeah, we got more bodies. These motherfuckers didn't care. They didn't matter.
But even though
it wasn't about that. You got
rebellious. Lucky. Even though I was rebellious, most of the time I wore my mask. I did get the vaccine. I did everything I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I did what I could do, and I tried to have some sort of a life. And the guy that was so pro everything right got COVID.
I think
so God wasn't on your side. He was on my side.
God had nothing to fucking do with it, first off. Second off, but you're a prime example, and I'm a prime example. What we are is we are a yin and yang to this whole thing. Is the fact that you could have done everything right and gotten it. You could have done everything wrong.
But I didn't do everything wrong.
But you could have look, you didn't follow it to a T. You did go places where they had underground shows and you had your mask off. You did rebel. Well, no, you had shut the fuck up. I will go bring up the video right now.
You got banned from the studio
I will
one
go
week.
Bring it up because you went to states you weren't supposed to go to. I've got video I can bring up right now with you in the underground places with your mask off.
The hidden locations.
Doing a live video. Don't fucking try to play it off. No, but at the same time, you are a prime example that if you didn't follow the directions, it was a crapshoot.
Yeah.
You could get it or you're not. A virus doesn't.
It's like doing it without a rubber.
Yes. And going 20 years without getting a girl pregnant or getting an STD. You're like, yeah, who needs rubbers? But anyway.
And I promote them.
But that is absolutely true. But we are a great example of a yin and yang, whereas doing everything right, you could have gotten it. Doing everything wrong, you might not have gotten it.
Everything wrong. I did something.
I will pull up the footage. Don't act like you don't document your life every fucking second, you piece of shit.
Did I tell you that Cole got COVID?
Did he?
Yeah.
He did.
When?
I mean, he's
before
good now.
Or after?
A few weeks ago, he tested somebody. There was another kid in his daycare class that was symptomatic and tested positive, and then all the kids had to get tested, and my son was the only other one that tested positive, but he really didn't have any symptoms except for what was it, the weekend right before he got tested?
Yeah.
He slept like the whole weekend.
Did you give him any medicine?
No, he was perfectly fine. He was 100% fine.
And then another thing.
He was a
But
terror.
Here's the whole thing.
They were saying those tests are not 100% accurate either because those tests
Well,
was
his
designed.
pediatrician
But
did
wait
it.
a second.
No, I'm just saying
No
those tests was designed to find something else.
No test. No, don't go down the slippery slope of. But with any.
Let me call my friend Daddy Legs now.
With any. Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I love the guy, but that would be great. What are you having Wolfpack on here? Haven't we asked you a million times? Anyway,
he's quarantining.
Any kind of test can have false positives.
Right.
Pregnancy tests. People have gone on to be positive with pregnancy tests and find out they're not. You've gone on.
That's very, very rare. It's
It's
usually
no.
false. It's false negatives.
But it's very, very rare, but you get a false positive or negative. Very rare, again, but it's going to happen. People get false positives saying that they have cancer. Very, very rare, but it happens.
And they still say that there's, as in Cole's case, that this is still a 90-something%
Yeah, look at this.
chance to beat.
Before I even said it, she put it up. Pregnancy test. There's a lot of tests out there. There's so many variables.
Don't I know it?
That, you know what I mean?
Meaning,
So
like they could tell you're not pregnant and you really are.
to sit here and say that just because they're you could get a positive or negative makes it all out the window is not true. Just like with the vaccine, you're not 100% blocking COVID. You can still get it. But here's the whole thing.
Now the anti-vaxxers are, of course, the big
We
thing
haven't
is,
done a good COVID break in a long time. I'm liking this.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I brought it up.
You did.
Anyway, but the anti-vaxxers are saying that, oh man, now everybody got the vaccine, and the people are getting it from having the vaccine. So why should I get the vaccine? And why
Well, here's the whole thing. Even if you do get COVID, if you have a breakthrough case while you had the vaccine, the likelihood of you ended up in the hospital over it is extremely minimal. Plus, your symptoms are going to be way less than what they would have been. My symptoms were crazy. Mine, no taste, no smell, no energy, just felt like complete shit. I laid, and anybody who knows me knows that I will not spend a week just on a couch watching movies. Like, I can't do that. That's not my way of living. I have to be active. I have to be doing stuff. I have to fill that time. But for a week straight, I was on a couch just watching Marvel movies.
Netflix killed it this pandemic.
But here's what I wanted to get to. The whole thing is, they did. Here's what I wanted to get to. The whole idea that if you are not going to be vaccinated, I don't give a shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't get vaccinated. Have fun. Here's a few things you have to deal with, though. You have to come to terms with what you have to deal with. Don't get vaccinated. Don't care. I would prefer you do. And if somebody was asking for advice, I'd say yes, go get vaccinated. But if you don't get vaccinated, guess what? If you turn down the vaccine and you end up in the hospital on a ventilator, well, your insurance company is not going to pay for shit. Because you could have had the vaccine, just like if you
is that a thing? I did not know that.
Oh yeah, your insurance company, because it is a condition that you could have prevented. It was a preventable condition.
Well, I don't think that's very fair because can they deny people with lung cancer care because they were? I mean, I have the vaccine. I'm pro-vaccine. I think people should take it. But also the same. I don't care if they don't, but I don't think that's fair for an insurance company to say.
You don't think that's fair for people that know the 100% effects of COVID and they turn down the vaccine?
People know the 100% effects of
yeah, and I agree that they should, and they shouldn't get the
but
the
they
care.
Do.
They shouldn't get that care either. I 100% don't think they should. You know the effects. You know
Wow.
what you're getting yourself into. There's no reason to do it.
And
Fuck
if
you.
but if you do it and then you quit and then you still end up getting cancer later,
You did it.
Then fuck
that was
you?
your choice. That was your choice.
But see, I think
that was your choice.
But
100%.
I think all of that right now that's going on is trying to actually force people to get the vaccine. That's the only thing I see with the news is like
that's really
everything
cold.
is like you can.
Why is that cold?
Do you see us in life having a good time because we are vaccinated, and you could be in life having a good time too? Get vaccinated, and it's like it's propaganda.
Stop for a second. I cannot let this just sit. I have to say this. We all have choices in life. We all have the ability. We live in an age where you can find out anything and everything on any single subject. What it will do, what it won't do, the positives, the negatives, the side effects of everything.
I like when they get fired up.
If you make the choice to smoke, which there is no reason.
If you make the choice to have a taco from Taco Bell.
If you make the choice.
And it gives you food poisoning, is that your fault?
No.
Tune in,
That is
y'all.
not your fault. That is the fault of the company
Taco.
that didn't do their meat correctly. You're going on a different tangent. If you eat too many tacos and you gorge yourself and you become super overweight and 400 pounds, then that was your fault. If you eat a taco and it was bad, that was not your fault. That was the fault of the company.
I'm saying that if insurance companies aren't going to deny things, other health conditions because of a cause and effect type of thing, that's not fair to just single
Why is
out
it not
COVID.
fair?
I don't think that's because
Why is it not fair?
I'm saying that they don't single it out. They're only singling out COVID, and I don't think that's fair.
I think it is
and
fair.
I think as a doctor, you have a moral duty to take care of those patients.
I think as a doctor, you might have the moral duty to,
insurance.
take care of those patients. Yes, as a doctor, as a hospital, you have the moral duty to do whatever you can to keep that person alive and healthy. Yes, but the insurance company to pay for a condition that you had a part in creating or had a part in
let's agree to
possibly-
disagree, Michael.
Possibly.
I used to smoke. You know that.
Yes.
If I got lung cancer, you're going to say, fuck you, hope you die?
No.
The
I don't
insurance
understand
company.
what you're
See,
saying.
you're taking what I'm saying and you're twisting it into no.
Well,
I
then
did
help
not
me-
say
help
fuck
me-
you.
help me
I
understand.
did not say fuck you. Hope you die.
You want the insurance company to deny my claims because that was my fault that when I was 14 that somebody handed me a cigarette?
I think the insurance company is well within their rights that if you were known to be a smoker, to deny the coverage from the effects of that smoking, because cigarettes in no way, shape, or form are anything that are forced on people that somebody needs to do. Cigarettes are nothing more than somebody wanted to be cool in high school, so they thought it'd be cool to put a cigarette in their mouth and start smoking.
Okay,
even
that's
though
not not everybody's case.
there's no benefit from smoking.
How about cirrhosis of the liver
Drinking.
from drinking?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
We're going to have to agree to disagree. I think you are very wrong on all of these accounts. I don't think that's right.
And you ain't getting no pussy.
I don't think I'm wrong. I think
I would be the one that would be
would
be missing out there.
I want everybody to be held accountable for their choices in this life. Everybody gets choices. Everybody has forks in the road as they're moving through, as they're going about their daily life, and you need to know that there are consequences to your decisions and your actions.
Oh, Nita says you're wrong.
Okay. That's fine. She can think I'm wrong.
She said that your information is incorrect.
Okay. Well, what does she mean? My
Your
information is
insurance
incorrect?
rate may increase, but they can't deny coverage.
Okay, maybe I did see this wrong. I read somewhere that they said it. I don't know if there was some other article that says something differently, but I'm still in the same way that I'm thinking. It doesn't change the way I think.
Tonight on Celebrity Boxing, it's Toxic Mike versus the Queen. Damon, where you at?
We're allowed.
I got a good one for
There's
you.
no celebrity here. I'm
But
not.
anyway,
a celebrity.
okay. So if they increase your rates because you did this to
Punishment.
yourself, still for it.
Okay,
Is
that I can understand that. That's like like drunk driving, getting tickets for drunk driving, and then your insurance,
Just having an accident,
your car
period.
insurance.
See, my whole thing wasn't. I wasn't saying deny them the
Treatment.
the treatment. I was saying
How you get paid.
exactly that there might be consequences to their actions that wouldn't be for somebody who actually got the vaccine.
Well, then let's be thankful that that's not actually what's happening. Because then there is nobody on this earth that has not done things that they know have negative effects and may possibly have that negative effect on their health and will need some kind of care later in their life, even if they made stupid decisions when they were young.
Right, but even when everybody knows smoking has a negative effect, and there's no positive to smoking and the effects that it does. Everybody knows that if you eat junk food and eat at Taco Bell and eat at fast food restaurants and gorge yourself and all that stuff, that you're going to gain weight and it's going to cause health issues. Everybody knows that if you don't get the vaccine, the possibility of getting COVID and the possibility end up in the ER is way more is way more possible than if you got the vaccine. These are things that people know. People know that if you drink vodka every single day and drink it to the point you pass out, that you become an alcoholic and your liver's
in the bed.
And your liver's going to become shit. Everybody knows this. We have choices to make.
And a
on a personal
14-year-old
level.
that has sex without a condom, contracts HIV, they shouldn't get treatment because they should have known better?
Funky contradiction.
They're a child. How are they supposed to know better?
You're taking my words out of context. I never said somebody should not
get treatment.
I never
that
said
their
somebody
treatment
should
should not get paid for. So that child's treatment should not get paid for. They should not be able. Their insurance company
if
should
you're
not
that
have
age
to.
and you want to start doing that type of shit and you want to make those decisions.
Wow, you are a hard ass.
He is hard ass.
I was 13. You know what I was doing? I made those decisions to drink, to have sex. I made those decisions.
Freaky deep.
And anything that came from that, again, a baby. A baby comes from that choice. That baby is on you for the rest of your life.
There are consequences to your actions.
There's consequences to your actions.
Yeah, but you know what the insurance covers?
Your
The birth.
Consequences to your actions.
That's how life's supposed to be, karma and all that. What goes around comes around, or you know what I'm saying. But in reality, this is a country.
Dave, I'll read Dave's. Like right here, if you start an argument with your girlfriend on a podcast, knowing what the consequences will be, and she withholds sex from you for a month, do you deserve it?
Yes.
If anybody is going to be getting the withheld, it's going to be me.
My girlfriend get mad at me, and we still do it.
I am very adamant. You know this, and I hold myself to the same.
That I know what.
I'm talking about the repercussions of your own actions. You know, I hold myself
And
to the high standard that I hold
don't want no sex.
everybody else
I'm
on.
gonna take my punishment.
If I fuck up, if I make the wrong decisions, I have to deal with the consequences of my actions.
If everybody,
And so does everybody else.
Yeah, but it's not just you that would have to deal with those consequences, would it?
Speaking of Afghanistan,
Notice how Supreem got real quiet. He agrees with me, but he won't want to say it.
no, I said. I mean, my thing is, I'm with it, man. I'm trying to do everything that you can to be healthy. Like if I want the world to come back, man. If everybody got to get a vaccination to get the world to come back, I understand why people are scared and the conspiracy theories and all that Tuskegee and all. I get you with
That wasn't a thing.
I know what I'm saying. No, the Tuskegee it was a thing, but it was done toward
He
black
knows
people.
it's a thing.
It was done toward black people. But that's why I say a lot of these pro-black people like, yo, don't trust the white man vaccine. But I'm saying the white man vaccine is going into white people too. I mean, they ain't giving a special vaccine for black people and a special vaccine for white people. Like, I can see if Johnson & Johnson was just for black people and Pfizer was just for white people. Then I'd be like, it's something going on here. Why we only get the funky 1 shot and y'all get the funky 2 shot? You know what I'm saying?
There was a comedian who made a comment about the whole vaccine thing that everybody's like, they're doing it because they want to. There's something in the vaccine that they either want to control you, or they
Put the
want
chip in
they
you.
want to put the chip in you, or they're doing it because
Change your DNA.
2 years from now, you're going to die. Everybody, they're thinning the herd, and a comedian
already did that.
A comedian said something. He was like, if you're calling us all sheep because we're going along with what they're telling us, and we're all sheep because we just listen to what they tell us, whether it's scientists or medical professionals. We're all sheep, and you guys are the woke
The
ones.
thinkers.
You know, you're the thinkers. You know what's going on. That's why you're not taking it. Well, why would the government want to kill off all the people that are following with
What
the
they
status
say.
quo? Like,
Right.
they don't want a whole society of people that are giving them the middle finger and saying, fuck you.
This is just very, I mean, like I said, I've been watching a lot of, since the election, I've been watching CNN heavy. Like, it's like a talk show to me. I get it. Vaccinate just like we've been doing for smallpox and measles.
Absolutely.
I'm saying,
I am
like,
very
this is
pro-vaccination.
flu shot. This stuff been going on. Like, all of a sudden, it ain't like America just came up with something. Said, today we going to invent vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shit, we've been polio and we've been vaccinated
Vaccines have been around since, I think the late 1800s.
You can't even come to school without certain vaccines. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the new stuff and the new and yes, it pains me. I swear to God, I wasn't gonna wear no mask ever again in life. I mean,
gotta wear your mask.
I do if I have to, but other than that, I don't, because what the fuck I take the shot for? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I took the shot, that means I ain't wearing no mask. Now, we gonna take the shot, wear the mask, or we gonna wear the mask and we ain't gonna take the shot? But the thing is, and low on the low, I done heard it might go to lockdown again. You know what I mean?
No.
I
don't think
right.
that.
Let's think about that logically, Supreme.
I don't think the government.
I'm going to break some logic off in your asshole.
But the reason why I say they're gonna maybe a lockdown, the lockdown is gonna be a punishment. It's gonna be the anti-vaxxers' fault. Like, if y'all would have got y'all vaccine, we wouldn't have to do this again.
I'm gonna school you.
School me,
I'm
baby.
Break it off in your ass.
No,
Follow me. Follow me. There's no way there's no way it's going back into lockdown. Now, in certain states where we've got all these motherfuckers that are so anti, I know, I see it, so anti-vaccine, anti-mask, anti all this other stuff.
Pro-Trump.
They might go into lockdown, but the states that didn't, especially we're talking about Jersey and PA in particular, because that's where we're from.
That's where the money at.
Wow. It's not going to go into lockdown for a few reasons. One, we did in-state mask mandates.
Dave
we
is on
did
fire.
do
I'm sorry.
most of the right things. Also, both states have implemented precautions in all facets of areas in restaurants and stores and all that kind of stuff. Like, you go to a restaurant, they got them. We were just in AC. Every place you sit down has a barrier. Every place you walk around has hand sanitizer. Like, we've implemented changes that are going to last for a long time that already make it where viruses as a whole aren't going to be able to replicate and move on as easily as they used to. That's without anything else. Then you put forth that PA and Jersey and other states similar to ours have a much higher rate of vaccination because, and it's sad to say this, because we are blue states, and it's sad that it is a political thing, but even without that, we have those precautions already in place. And even above that, with numbers going up, some of the numbers going up are vaccinated people with breakthrough infections. Those people
From the Delta variant.
Those people with Delta variant breakthrough infections aren't going to end up in the hospital. The hospital's overflowing, and us having to make event centers and tennis courts and that into hospitals because we were overflowing was another reason why we had to go into lockdown. We're not going to see that. Those places with hospitals overflowing right now,
Down
again,
south.
those South and Midwest areas, middle of America areas,
Right.
where they are very, very, where they might not like it if you go to their town. Those places are the ones that aren't following up.
But
and those are the places that are going to have it done.
You know what? Another funky contradiction. This is definitely a funky contradiction.
They're not going to lock them down.
Did you see when Trump told his people?
Yes. Oh, I saw that.
He told them to mask up. He told them. No, he told them to take the vaccine. He said, "Just take the shot."
Yeah, he said,
"Just take the shot. I got it." They was like, "Boo!" I think this country just love to fight. They like to fight black, white, red, blue.
It's been
vax, unvax. Oh my God! If y'all just get together and pick a one thing and let's work with it, we would be the most unstoppable nation in the planet. But I guess it's a people thing.
It's been getting more and more
divided. Like women against men against women. Oh my God! Trans against LGBT.
The men are winning all over the place.
Everywhere. Like God. I don't know. He trying to lighten it up so he can get some tonight. I understand.
I said the better
I
Whitney.
told you to talk about
If anybody is going to do that, it's going to be me saying, "I know you were right and I was wrong. Please, please, please."
Told you.
I'm gonna isolate that comment, by the way.
Yeah, he gonna be like, I know you was right. I was wrong. Please, please, please.
Yeah, that's going to be me.
That's what I say to my girl all the time. Look, all right, you was right, and I was wrong.
But we all know who was right. In
and
this
then I be in the
scenario.
bed like,
Yeah, it was me.
No, I was right.
The humanitarian.
I'm saying
It was me, the realist, and who holds people accountable
Oh my God.
But
for their actions.
We're not talking about it anymore.
Yeah, because y'all gonna both y'all be two horny people.
What the fuck?
I don't know what a lambda is.
I don't know
Raul's?
what lambda.
Raul,
Oh, it's
what do
lambda.
Lambda.
You know what lambda was?
I was a Greek fraternity.
Right.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Thank you, Revenge of the Nerds. You did tell me at one point that you related a lot to the one guy in Revenge of the Nerds.
Who Booger?
No. What was the skinny black guy's name?
No, I did
was
not.
very flamboyant. What was his name?
Relate to Lamar.
Lamar, yes.
That was my dude. I like Lamar. Lamar was funny as hell. Lambda. Lambda.
Laura, did you watch Revenge of the Nerds?
I didn't, no.
What? Jesus fucking Christ.
Who do you go with,
Oh,
Mike?
my God.
Mike.
I don't.
This time I'm a little embarrassed.
I kept that off.
Revenge of the Nerds?
The application didn't have that movie on it. I'm sorry.
Application?
What
the fuck does that mean?
You know Sheldon got a relationship agreement?
No.
Mike is Sheldon. From Big Bang Theory. You seen that before? you ever seen Big Bang Theory?
Shut the fuck up.
The new COVID-19 Lambda coming soon. Is
to
that
a
a
theater
movie?
near you? Yeah, to a theater near you.
Is that a movie? Look, they making up something. Not Delta. It's going to be called COVID-19 Lambda, Alpha. Why they pick Delta?
On tomorrow's Relationship 101, how to tell your mate you're sorry. Laura will be on there to tell
Yeah, I'll be
her
watching
mate
tomorrow.
that she's
I want
sorry.
to come on. I want to see this.
Well, tomorrow.
Dang, I got work.
So I know that we're finishing up this show. Tomorrow on Relationship 101, John is killing it on his show, and I think that you should go on his show. I think that'd be very interesting.
Oh, God.
Tomorrow night, though, he's got the Drunk Unks.
Yeah,
coming on his show.
I would love to be on this show.
Oh, my God.
The Drunk Unks will be on. But I will let him know that you're interested in being a guest to talk real relationship talk.
I'm interested in coming on all your shows because y'all all got something that interests me.
John's show is great.
Well, I
got invited to come on Angelo's show.
Well, here's what you should. Of course you did. Here's what you should do. You should spend a week at our house.
A week?
A week.
By myself?
Why is he spending a week at our house?
Because then he can come on every
I can
show.
swim.
You better do
I
it
could
before
just drive up.
the
It's not a
pool
problem.
closes. Pool's closing end of September.
October.
End of September.
October when you're on your own. You ain't got no state department on your ass. We could swim in.
I have it scheduled already.
We can swim into October if it's hot enough.
We got the hot tub.
Hey, that's all year round, ain't it? I love
Yes,
a hot
it
tub.
is.
I had a hot tub this week that started out cold, ended up hot. I swam in a pool this week that I swear to God the pool was 80 degrees.
I'm going to end with this in terms of because we are at almost, we're at a minute till.
Didn't we start CPT time tonight?
Yeah, but that means you don't get it back because you had the consequences of your actions.
But I was
getting
there,
late.
but I came early.
Ew. I just
But
want to
some
know.
people don't come at all.
Is it?
Y'all, some people ain't gonna be coming for a week
Is
until the insurance start paying for cigarettes and COVID people and unvaccinated people.
Dave wants to know if you're gonna be bringing your prog rock to his show, Bleeding Edge.
I'll bring whatever, baby. I'm with everything, man. I love good conversation. And one thing, Mike, you have on here is people that like to talk. Mm-hmm. And I like to talk, so I like to talk with some of them people too. And if I get to spend the night at your house for a week, okay, that'll be working. And don't get me there talking about I'm the babysitter, so the police don't raid us.
He's got to babysit me while I'm drunk. Last question, because
I took good care of you too, boy.
Aw, rub my tummy.
Walked you all the way to the car till you got home. You was on your own after that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Laura yelled at you all the way home.
Listen, so
Why did you do that, Supreem?
My fault.
For a man who likes to take dips,
take us home, Mike.
Take dips in hot tubs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yay or nay, permissible or not, good or bad, to pee in a hot tub?
Ooh, no, that's bad.
My dad says that hot tubs kill COVID.
So you've never peed in a hot tub?
I haven't peed in a pool or a hot tub since I was grown.
Really?
Since you were grown.
Since I stopped drinking. How about that? And I ain't drinking 28 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Michael, when's the last time you peed in a pool or a hot tub?
You're in a hot tub.
Yo, literally, every time I got to pee, I jump out the hot tub and jump
chlorine.
out the pool.
Really?
I haven't peed since I'm drunk. Shit,
You hop out of a pool every time you got to pee?
Every time.
Every time?
Yeah, you got
Literally, when I was
little.
little.
Yo,
Yo,
I don't squat in the grass.
When I got sober, listen to this. Funny story. When I got, real quick too. I got sober, right, in 98. Between, and you heard the Mike Check stories and all our stories of college. I peed on your shoe, in the pool, in your house, on your curtains, in the bed, on myself, in the dryer, in the washer. But something about when I got sober, I guess I realized a lot of things that I did wasn't cool. So one day I'm swimming, and I had to pee. And this is my, early sober days. I was in Florida, I think. And I peed, and it felt so nasty and hot on I said, oh, my God, this is what I used to do. And from that day on, I got out the pool every day to pee. I mean, every time I had to pee, I got out the pool to pee. Then they start putting they talk about they put that ink thing on you, and the blue thing
which is a wives' towel that does not a real thing.
Oh, I thought it was
No, it's not a real thing. They tell that to kids to keep them from peeing in the pool.
So clearly somebody don't want us to pee in this pool.
It's not a real thing. Because everybody has a problem with pee, which is not me. So here's the whole thing.
I could be your dog, and you could be my tree, and if you want, you could pee on me.
Do you pee in the shower?
Yes, I do pee in the shower. Okay. I turn to the drain and pee right down the drain. And my grandfather, who had a bad hip, this is when we was kids, and the toilet was upstairs, so it takes easier to go up. It's easier to go downstairs to the basement to the stationary tub than it is to go upstairs to the toilet. So one day he showed us how to pee in the stationary tub. So we peed in the stationary tub forever. And to this day, I got to pee and I'm coming in the house and I got to go to the bathroom. You know, the one next to the washing machine, the tub that's next to the washing machine.
The utility sink?
Yeah. We used to bathe in that thing, pee in it and everything. So anyway.
Wait, last time you were at the house, did you pee in the...
What house?
We have a utility sink.
I didn't pee in y'all's. I ain't ever been in your basement. I never seen your...
It's not in the basement. It's in the laundry room.
Well, I never seen your laundry room.
I'll have to show
I
you
wouldn't
when you
pee
come
there.
over.
I wouldn't pee in somebody else's stuff. I pee in my own stuff. My grandfather was like home, and my house is home. But I wouldn't pee in nobody else's stationary tub. But drunk one time, I did pee in the washing machine. I don't know why, but it was just something to do. But anyway.
Brad says...
Oh, you want to hear a funny pee story? I was a kid, and when you was we live on 58th Street in the hood, right? 58th and Chestnut Street, and I don't know. No one told me to do this, and I don't even know where I learned this behavior from. I was watching cartoons, and the cartoons was getting so good, I did not want to interrupt the cartoon to go to the bathroom. So what I would do is there was a plant by the window of our living room, and I would pee in the plant, and I just peed in the plant forever. Well, until I got grown enough to realize that was stupid, but I peed in the plant.
What age is grown enough to know this?
I guess about 10, I probably stopped. But when the cartoons was on and I had to pee, I would go, and I told my grandmother, and they was like, you mean you peed in this plant for this long? I said, yes, I did. And it was a big potted plant that my grandmother had this beautiful plant, and that probably kept it beautiful, my beautiful pee. And yes, I pee in the shower. I don't pee in the tub because I don't want the water to come. I don't want to bathe in my own pee, but I will let it go down the drain.
Why? It's yours. You know you could drink your own pee, right?
I never did that either. I got squirted on once.
All right. And with that, we'll have to tell you that story next week.
Next week.
On a no episode.
My squirt story.
I
So
wanna hear that story.
Stay tuned for that story.
And I thought it was pee. And I heard it is pee. I don't know what it is.
All right. So we're going to talk more about squirting.
Next week, squirting.
Next week. We got squirting.
Put that on the list.
On
Next
the
week,
Funky
we're going to talk
Contradiction.
about squirting.
Daddy, don't watch.
Is it real?
Whoa.
Or is it pee?
Were you talking to me?
No,
Oh,
my-
go Zaddy.
My-
Zaddy.
my dad.
Daddy, don't watch. Just wear it.
Oh.